Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this car cup mount holder, and this was sent to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not telling me what to say. And if you like this video, I'll put a link in the description of this on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So let me get this open here. So this holder fits in your cup holder, and then you can put your phone in here. So it looks like this connects to the back. I think we stick it in here and slide like so, and it clicks in. And this is the neat feature here. You turn this, let's see, turning it clockwise from the top, and it puts these little pads out. There's 3 of them, and that clamps against the cup holder. And then you turn it the other way to retract, and then this arm you can flex whichever direction you want it to turn. It looks like there's some buttons here to raise and lower it. So let me look here. There's instructions on the back that tell you how to do this. So the wider part goes to the bottom. Like we clipped it in, you can turn it to adjust it. So that's pretty much everything there. Looks like it has some extra pads in the package. Does it say where to put those? Doesn't seem to, so it seems like you can put these wherever you want. These are very stiff pads here. Does this turn? This doesn't turn here, so if you want to rotate this in the cup holder, you just loosen it a little bit and then turn it. Okay. So I've cut a couple of different devices here. I want to test in here. Actually, I'm going to get something to put this in. Okay, so I've got a mug to put it in, and these pads here are so you can put them on here on the 3 sides if you have like a bigger cup holder. So I'll stick this in like this, and then I turn it to lock it. So that'll expand. You see the sides come out there? So I'll stick that in here and I'll turn it. There we go. Okay, so that's secure. And so now we take some different devices. I have an iPhone here. So what I want to do is this thing's spring loaded, so I can set this in here and open it like that. And now it's secure. And you can rotate this too. So if you're doing like GPS, you may want it rotated like that. You can turn it all the way around. Okay. So then take it out, spring load that open. Here we have this is an Android tablet. Stick this in here. Don't even have to adjust that, really. This fits. And then I have my iPhone here, or my iPad. So here I'll squeeze the sides here and open this up bigger. And I'll move that in just a little bit. Let me get a better view on this. There we go. Now I can stick this in here. And it's holding it there. So, of course, we can rotate it like that. I'm holding the mug because this isn't an actual car. There we go. You can see with the tablet here too. I'll screw that down, use the spring, and do it like that. Do it like that. See on the back. There. Okay. So this works with a couple different devices here. So I'll move it to the car and we'll look at it in my car. Okay, so I'm in my car now, and I have this in one of my cup holders, and I turned it to tighten it. So this tightens in pretty tight here. So you can see it's pretty sturdy. So you can loosen it, take it out, stick it back in, tighten it. There we go. Okay. And then the phone, it's kind of hard to see the angle here. You have my shift lever, it's kind of sitting midair here. So if I were to put a phone in here, it's kind of hard to do one-handed. It would sit about like that. So, and then you could kind of snake this back. I have to put my phone down to do that. Okay, so I've kind of curved this here like a little bit of a snake S shape here if I want to move it back a little bit. So it may seem weird that I'd even want one of these because I have like a infotainment center with GPS. So I can use my GPS here, and I also have a little spot here for a phone. So why would I want this? But one issue here is that when you put a phone down here in the built-in spot, the cable has to stick up above. So it's just kind of awkward and weird. So having a phone holder, this is the wrong kind of cable for this phone, but the cable goes here and it's got a little gap here. And then I run that cable into the center console here. So actually, if I use this a lot, I can get a shorter cable, and that'll give me access to that. But you know, I have the built-in GPS, but oftentimes this thing's not up to date, or it's not as good as like Google Maps. So when we're traveling, I use this a lot, but oftentimes when we run into a pinch, we'll use Google Maps or Apple Maps or something else, and we use that on the phone. So when I do that, a lot of times I'll stick it down here upside down and it's flopping around. I think this is going to be really handy here to be able to mount my phone in this, and then have access to it right here, and I can glance down and look at it. Whereas when it's down in the built-in cup or built-in phone holder, it's at a weird angle sometimes. And then if the sun's glaring off it or something, you can't really adjust it here. It just flops around in here. This is going to be a little bit more secure. So I like this option here. Let me bounce this a little bit. So that's how stiff it is. So, in an off-road vehicle or something, this is probably going to bounce around a lot. But on the highway, I can't imagine it's going to bounce too much. So that's the phone holder. I think that's going to be pretty handy. And actually, in my other Land Cruiser, if you watch any of my videos, I have a Land Cruiser also. And it doesn't have any cup holders, but it has a square opening that I'll probably end up putting this in. And I may use one of those spacers because that will also... that'll help me a lot there, because the hole it has is kind of square and it doesn't hold anything well. It doesn't hold water bottles. It doesn't hold cell phones well. So, I may, swap this back and forth between my cars when I ride in that car. So this is the cup holder phone mount. If you have any questions about this, please leave it in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.